bienvenidos a mi canal. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Calissa, and today this is going to be a very exciting video. And I know I say that for every single video, but this one actually is super exciting because we are going to be reviewing and trying out the new Makeup by Mario and Sephora brush collection. I did get the master collection, and I'm also going to explain to you more about it throughout the video as well as at the end of the video, like the explanations and all that. Now I just want you guys to know that these brushes are vegan. The bristles are made of synthetic hair. They're not tested on animals, and it's cruelty free, and that's just what it is. You are able to get this at Sephora stores and Sephora online. I know that almost all stores right now are like sold out, and also online. So if you could get your hands on this, it would only be in Sephora stores or Sephora online, the official Sephora online. Nobody else should be selling this, and if they are, then it's fake. Be careful, don't get the wrong thing, get the real thing. I just want to read to you the back and the explanation that he has here. So the master makeup artist Mario is one of the most renowned and influential celebrity makeup artists in the world. Mario began his career as a consultant at Sephora, and today is heralded as one of the most influential and sought after forces in beauty. Mario has worked with some of the most famous faces of our time and specializes in creating a flawless face, helping draw out the best version of his client's natural complexion and features, aka Kim Kardashian look. From the education to social media to innovation, Mario is a pioneer at leading the edge of the industry. He has popularized today's most utilized makeup techniques: contouring, Kim Kardashian, highlighting, Kim Kardashian, baking, Kim Kardashian, and ignited viral trends in the digital age that have inspired and altered the beauty landscapes over the past decade. This expertly crafted master set includes 2 exclusive bonus brushes and is your go-to to recreate his signature look, and includes a brush palette, which is awesome. I think that the price is amazing. It's $119, and it comes with 13 brushes, which breaks down to about $9.50 per brush, which is just awesome. It's like Morphe price, but like Sephora quality. Like, hello. So yeah, if you guys want to see my tutorial and see me use these puppies in action, then just keep watching the video. Alright guys, so I'm so excited. We're gonna start off with the first brush. I'm gonna be using the concealer brush because I don't put concealer with a brush like this usually. I mean, I'll like clean up here and stuff, but I usually use a brush for concealer to like carve on my eyebrow. So that is what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead with this. I already used the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil in medium brown to fill in my eyebrows, and then we're gonna be using the KKW Beauty, which is the concealer that I always use to carve out my eyebrows. This concealer is bomb.com. Picked up the product pretty well. It's kind of hard for me to do like my makeup without my close-up mirror. I'm gonna blend it out with this Real Techniques brush because he doesn't have a brush kind of like this one to like blend out with. I mean, it's small, but it's for shadow, and I want to save it for one. So that brush is really nice. I'm going to do my other eyebrow, and then we will zoom in onto the eye so that we can see the eyeshadow and brushes in action for the eyeshadow. So these are the main 3 eye brushes that he has provided in the collection. So we have a blending brush, and then we have a shadow eye brush to pack all over the lid, and then we have a detail brush, which I don't have a detail brush like that, so that's awesome. And then we also have smudging brush, which is very tiny to like smudge, and then also he used it for the lips, I know. And then we also have a like angled brush, like a brow brush or powder or gel for the eyebrows, so I wouldn't get much use out of angled brushes. But if I have to do like something like that, or maybe use an angled brush to put out. So for eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the Master Palette by Mario, which is Makeup by Mario's palette that he made with Anastasia Beverly Hills like forever ago. This is how it looks. Don't get much use out of this one just because like it's so precious that I don't want to use it so much. Be taking the shade Isabel. I'm using his brush. This one is the blending brush, like I said. So I guess the way that he made these brushes is he didn't make them super dense. He was saying in one of the videos that I saw of him on Instagram is that he didn't make these brushes like, basically he's saying that he didn't pack the brushes with a shit ton of hair, and he really wanted to make sure that the brushes were very like flexible and bendable and like were able to apply the makeup correctly and like do its job. And like as you can see, you see how you can kind of see like variation, and I've only used one eyeshadow. I've dipped into the same eyeshadow, but also it has to do with like my hand pressure. But this brush is a really nice brush. I was kind of like a little nervous because, you know, you're always used to like the brushes that you use, but I actually really do like this brush. And usually what I'll have to do is go in with like a fluffy brush and then go in with like a deeper brush with the same color and like get this variation. But with this brush I was able to do both things and really make it look like diffused out. There we go, so we have that. Now I'm gonna go in with the shadow brush and I'm going to apply Kim. Now I'm gonna go in with the same brush. I'm just gonna wipe it off a little bit on this towel that I have. I'm gonna go in with Fifth Avenue. Now I'm going to use the detail brush and I'm going to apply Violetta. I applied that. I'm going to take the blending brush to just buff it all out. I'm going to go ahead and apply some liquid liner. I've just been into like wings lately. Alright, so now I'm going to cream contour. So I already have my foundation and concealer on. For foundation, I never use foundation brushes, but I am going to use the foundation brush to blend out the cream contour. And this one is, like I said, the foundation brush to buff it out. I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills loose powder in vanilla to set my under eye, forehead, chin, and my nose. Alright, so I'm going to take the master palette and use the detail brush, and I am going to apply some shadow underneath my lower lash line. I'm going to take the powder detail brush, dust off, you know, the excess powder. Using the same brush, I usually always go in with Studio Fix powder and, you know, brighten up more my under eye. So I'm going to use that same brush and apply my Studio Fix powder in NW20. Now I'm going to take another color, NC35. My contour brush looks like this, and I'm going to define my contour, set my cream contour. I want to be using the KKW Beauty contour set. I'm just going to be using this color here. For highlighter, I'm going to take the highlighting brush and I'm going to be using the Amrezy highlight. Ooh, this brush is cute. At first I was like, like that's kind of weird to do highlighter, but I totally understand the purpose. Like I love that it's tiny. You can really be precise on where you put it on the cheeks, and especially like put it down the nose, because I don't like the highlight to go like everywhere, just like in the center. And I like how dense it is so that it doesn't have like the highlight sprawling everywhere. And we have a lot of like brown, so I really want to pop with the blush. So I'm going to be wearing the same blush that I've been wearing like for the past 30 days that I'm obsessed with. It is by Dior, and it is in the shade Rosy Glow, and it looks like this. So I'm going to be using the Sheikah Brush to apply. Wow, this brush is like perfect. Oh goodness, look at that. Oh yes. So I was using it on its side, but I think it's actually better to use it on the tip. And it is so perfect. It's like not too big. It's just dense enough, but just loose enough to really like blend. I just love how like the pinkiness looks. I'm loving these brushes, y'all. Because you know how when you get like a set of brushes, there's always like one or two that you really love, and then the others you're like, eh. Like I see myself using all of these, and this is not to like kiss anyone's booty or anything, you know. I'm putting on more highlight because it's like it needs to look popping. Okay, so just to use the Smudge Brush, I'm actually going to use this and highlight my brow bone with the same highlighter. The tippity top, look at that. I mean, come on. Actually, just to make sure that this is blended, I'm going to be taking the powder brush, and I'm going to take the same Studio Fix powder and just apply it to the center of the forehead, so you can make sure we have like a really nice transition. Super soft, so nice and like big, and I feel like it's perfect for powder. There we go. Now I'm just gonna put my lips off camera, my eyelashes, get myself cute, and then we're gonna come and I'm gonna show you the final look and give you my final thoughts on the brushes, because yo, I got to be some thoughts. So the only brushes that I didn't use in the collection were these two, which was the detail contour and the brow angled brush. But this brush still looks like it's perfect for like blush or even contour too, so I know that I'm gonna get much use out of that brush. I feel like the only brush that I'm not gonna get much use out of is the angled one, and that's only because I don't use like angled brushes a lot, but it's always still nice to have because you never know when you're going to need it. Overall, I do think that this brush collection is dope. I absolutely think that this brush collection is super nice. I do love how luxurious and different the handles are. It's nice and like a champagne gold, which is very luxurious, very pretty. I do love the weight of it. I know some people like lighter brushes, but I don't mind it. I think it was super easy to use them. I think the quality was great. If I had to pick my favorite brush, to be honest with you, I'm so surprised, because I did think that I would love this brush the most, which is the one that I use like to take away the powder and stuff, because I love those kind of brushes. But I loved the highlighter brush. Like it was so perfect, like to just apply highlighter right on concentrated areas, and I thought it did such a great job. And the shape is so pretty, so I'm obsessed with it. The only thing that sucks is that you can't buy all these brushes individually, which I think would have been really cool if you would have done that. But I think that if you love brushes and if you love brushes and you're a collector, if you love makeup, I can't really see if I'm in focus or not because my screen is not working. So hopefully we're in focus and we are good. But like I was saying, because my camera shut off, I think that if you are a fan, I feel like if you are a fan of Makeup by Mario, if you love collecting makeup brushes, if you use makeup brushes all the time and feel like you need more, or if you need makeup brushes because you barely have any, I think that this kit is really great for you. It's $119 and it comes with 13 set of brushes, and honestly I did almost my full face of makeup with all these brushes. So I think that this is a good deal. So yeah, I think that it is a good price, and I did pay for it all by myself, and it was a struggle bus you don't even know. I mean, that's a story for another day. But anyways, we came out winning, we came out victorious, like I said in my Instagram stories, and I'm very excited that I have this brush. This is definitely like gonna be a collector's item for sure. Like, I know everybody's gonna want to get their hands on this, and it's already sold out online. I personally would get the Makeup by Mario, the master set, if you can, instead of, because I know they come with 3 kits. They come with a face brush kit, and they come with an eye kit, and then it's the master kit. But the master kit comes with all the brushes, including 2 brushes that are not in any of the other kits. So I personally get the master brush set if you can get your hands on it. And I think that it is great. And what I really love is that it has an explanation and it tells you what each brush is for. So it's super easy for those, if you're like, oh my god, what the heck do I use, you know, this brush for? And I think it's cool because he provides right here, like this is a powder brush, this is a powder detail, and then also it has a little section here on the back of the box where it provides lots of detail for each brush. So like for example, the powder brush you use all over the face to seamlessly set or blend makeup for a flawless finish. It can be used with loose or pressed powder. And then the powder detail brush, which is this one right here, you can use to set under the eye, around the nose, or any areas of the face. It can be used with pressed powders in the areas that need like additional coverage, which is what I used exactly down here and right here. So I love that brush. It's my favorite. And then this one was the foundation brush, and the foundation brush is used to apply cream or liquid foundation for an airbrushed finish, which is what I use for my cream contour, and it looked real good. So this is a really nice brush, super cute and dense. And then the cheek brush, which is this one right here, which is the one that I used for cheek. It is used to easily apply cream or powder blush along the apples of the cheeks, which is exactly what I used it for, and it did the job perfectly. Now the contour brush, which is this brush right here, it's used to seamlessly apply bronzer or contour powder along the hairline, along the jawline, and along in the cheekbones for a perfectly sculpted face, which that worked really well. And then the other one that I used, that I hadn't used, it is a contour, the one that has the slant, the angle contour. That one is good for bronzer or contour powder to define and cave the hollows of the cheekbones. So for, I guess, a little bit more like definition and like to really carve out that cheekbone. And then the highlight brush, which was my personal favorite brush. I can't believe I love this brush so much. This is to apply and blend highlighter along the cheekbone, the bridge of the nose, and the cupid's bow, which is exactly what I used it for. I do not highlight my chin anymore because that emphasizes texture, and that also always had me breaking out, and I do always get lots of breakouts in my chin, so I don't put a highlighter there anymore. And then the concealer brush is used to apply cream or liquid concealer around the eye or any small areas that need like more coverage, which is this one right here, the one that I used to carve out my brow bone and to clean up my wing liner. So love that. And then the blending brush, which is this one, it's the one that I used to apply my initial shadow. This blending brush is a multi-purpose eyeshadow brush to blend eyeshadow on the eyelids along the crease and can be used with cream and powder formulas. And then this is the detail brush. This is the detail brush, and this brush is a detail brush for defining the crease, smoking out the lower lash line, and it can be used with cream or powder, which is very cool. And then this is the shadow brush. The shadow brush is used to apply and layer eyeshadows on the eyelid and on the brow bone area, and it can be used with cream or powder. And then this is the Smudge Brush, the one that I used to apply the highlight underneath my eyebrow. This is meant to use along the lash line, so on the top and on the bottom, to apply shadows or smudge eyeliner for that perfect like smoky type of eye, and it can be used with cream and powder formulas. And then the last one is the angled brow brush that has the angle, and that one is used to fill in and define the eyebrows. It can be used with cream and powder formulas as well. I do feel like this is a great set, and I think that if you want it and you're able to get your hands on it and you're able to afford it, to just get it, because I think you're gonna get lots of use out of it. And I actually think that this is amazing for makeup artists as well, because it does, you know, you can carry everything here. It's like perfect for travel. This is like all you need. You know, you can open it and you can sit it out and you have all your brushes here. So I think it's perfect. I think he did a really great job on just everything, his presentation and everything. So yeah, that is all I have to tell you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure that you subscribe, hit the notification bell in order to be notified of when I post new videos, and I hope my little Bembas have a blessed day. Bye.